Hello, I'm Sarah Ayler with Softflex Company, and today I am going to show you how to make an earring that is a variation of this necklace. I made this necklace on a Facebook Live design challenge. You can actually find that in our videos section on the Softflex Company Facebook page. It really inspired me to make some other designs, which is kind of exciting. So not only have I made these earrings, which is what I'm going to show you today, but I was also inspired to make a couple of other videos with other variations. So you'll be able to find this necklace as well, which instead of just straight strands of chain, it actually interconnects back up. And then I also did an asymmetrical necklace. So these are all videos that you should be able to locate either on Facebook in our videos section or on our YouTube channel. So to get started making this earring, I am using our 24 karat gold Softflex Extreme. This is a copper alloy wire. It has 19 strands braided together that are then plated in a 24 karat gold and then a clear nylon coating. So it's really bright gold, beautiful coloring to work with. And I've already cut loose a piece to start working. Most of the materials that I'm using today are from a company called Plazko, and you can find them at plazko.com. They do carry Softflex products, so you can get some of the Softflex products there, as well as the chain and the special ear wires and metal beads and other things that I'm going to be using in today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and clip a bead stopper onto my wire, and that's just going to hold all my beads in place. If you've never used one of these guys before, they're real quick and easy. You just open it up, slip the wire in, and you're good to go. I'm going to string one metal bead. They look like they're probably about a 4mm metal bead. And then I'm going to string one crystal, which I think these are closer to maybe 3mm. And you could use different types of beads. On one of the necklaces I used amethyst. This happens to be clear crystal because I'm matching it to some of the other necklaces that I made. I broke up the chain. The chain's going to come in a long strand like this. I'm sure you probably buy it by the inch. You'll have to go to their website to look, but it's a bunch of discs that are interconnected by jump rings. And I broke it up so that I've got 1 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 1. I'm actually going to string one of the holes in the disc itself that would normally be connected by a jump ring onto the wire. String a crystal, string the 3-disc piece of chain, string a crystal, string the 4-disc piece of chain. I did 4 instead of 5 because I just didn't want to get it too long, but you could do 5, and you could even expand this, make them bigger and longer if you wanted, or shorter and sweeter. Okay, so I've got my crystal. I'm going to string my 3-disc piece, my crystal, my 1-disc, a crystal, and then I'm going to finish off the stringing with a metal bead. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to go ahead and remove this bead stopper, holding both strands together. I'm going to kind of move this down because I know I don't need quite that much wire. I'm just using some leftover wire from one of these other projects that I've been working on. This kind of give you a view of what it looks like at this point. In the other designs, I actually crimped it in place on the wire. I'm going to let this just sort of float around, so these will kind of move back and forth, which is kind of nice when you're wearing an earring to have that sort of movability. I'm going to trim my wire so it's not quite so long. I just need a couple inches here at the end, and then I can go ahead and string my crimp tube. I'm using a 2x2 millimeter crimp tube. They're Softflex tubes, so they're very strong, seamless crimp tubes. It is important to have a good quality crimp when you're making jewelry. One of the hardest parts is going to be making a similar size. So I'm just going to line this up and eye it out. You know, I never do things really precise. You could definitely get a ruler out and do some measuring if you like. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these wires and I'm going to go back into the crimp tube a third time. That's going to create my ring at the top that's going to connect to my ear wire. And again, I kind of want to eye that out because I want the two tops to look similar. I don't want one to be real big and one to be real small. I'm going to go down. See, that looks about right. And let's see if our earrings still look. They look about the same. So now I can go ahead and crimp. Once you crimp, you can't go back, so you always want to make sure, kind of double and triple check you've got the right shape and size happening. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my crimping pliers. Now we have lots of tutorials on our website, our YouTube page, and our Facebook videos page about crimping. So I'm not going to go into too great of detail, and you may not be able to see this too clearly, but there are other resources where you can get in real close and see the crimping real well. So there are two holes in the crimping pliers. The back hole has a tooth. I'm going to just compress to create a little divot and then flip it on its side into the rounder and compress again. I'm going to go around a few times compressing with the rounder, not cinching the metal into the nylon coating of the wire. I can go ahead and clip off my excess wire now from both ends. You want to be real careful not to cut your earring though. Just slide in using your flush cutter so you can get right next to that crimp without worrying about actually cutting the wire that you're using in your earring. And last, I'm going to add a crimp cover, which is basically like an open-faced bead. I used a 2x2 millimeter crimp tube. I'm using a 3 millimeter crimp cover. Both of these are in gold filled and sold by Softflex Company on our website, softflexcompany.com. Go ahead and slide that crimp cover over the top of the crimp, and then I like to just pinch the two ends down so I know that crimp cover isn't going to slide off, and that'll look like a bead instead of a crimp. And then last, I am going to take my chain nose pliers and just gently open up the jump ring on the ear wire. And then I can slide my earring in place. Ta-da! And then you have a quick and easy, cute pair of earrings. That's going to match all my other fun necklaces that I already made in other videos. So if you like this video, please do click to like it. Also click to subscribe to our YouTube channel or click to get notifications of our videos on Facebook, depending on which way you like to watch our videos. We do shoot live videos about every other week, so I'd love if you join us for that as well. And hopefully you are out there getting creative, making lots of neat things. And if you need any products to help you with that, you can always stop by our website, which is www.softflexcompany.com, or stop by Plazko's website at www.plazko.com.